And we have the CEO, Username Properties, Ruben Kimani. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You look sharp.
You too.
Asante sana.
Thank you for welcoming me back to this show. It's
Yes.
good to see you again.
Yes, it's been a while. You've been great.
Yes, very good.
And it's a very important conversation we're having today because Abu, it puts you deal with people.
Yes.
Every other day, and not just people, you also deal with them and their monies, their properties, their investments generally.
Yes.
You deal with all of that. And this being Customer Service Week, I don't know what that means, especially for you and Username.
Thank you, Mwikali. I'm happy to be back. I think it's important to introduce myself, Ruben Kimani, CEO Username Investment Ltd. Customer Service Week. It's a global phenomenon. Let me start from there. It's a global celebration. It's something that is done all over the world. So, like you said, we deal with people's investments.
Yeah.
We deal with people's homes. We also deal with people's lives.
That's true.
It matters a lot.
That's true.
So having Customer Service Week is it's a special time to celebrate the way you have your birthday. But we should celebrate people every day, right?
Yes.
But there's a birthday for a more superior celebration. That's why you have Customer Service Week. Yeah.
So for Username, what exactly does this mean? What have you been doing this week? It's Thursday today.
Yeah.
And I don't know what practices because kindelea mnafanya vipi. What is the celebration like when it comes to...
Let me start by saying there have been very interesting, sometimes crazy things that have been done by companies before.
Yes.
Remember there's a time we did a dance that was trending 2 years ago.
Yes. Jerusalem. Which one was
Jerusalem was last year.
Oh, Jerusalem was
There's
last year.
another one we did just before Jerusalem and it was trending everywhere. One of the most interesting thing was, see, real estate companies are not necessarily known for such pomp and color. They are known for serious investment, right? So it came out and people are asking, but we are telling them we are not all about dancing.
No.
We are approachable people. We are open to conversations. We are open to discussions, and we are open to serving customers.
Yes.
So this year we have a series of activities that we have been doing. Because of COVID, we are a bit restrained. I remember on 5th of October, which is I think 2 days ago, we are celebrating International Teachers Day. Now we had a teacher who is a very good customer. We celebrated him just to celebrate the work they do to our young people all over. We could only get one teacher. We have so many in our pool, our customers, but you got one teacher. There are many other activities. Remember, we have done a very special video. As customers go check our social media pages. We are trying to show, not just for Username, the customer experience journey. There's a customer journey once you buy a product, a service, or something of the sort, from the beginning to the very end.
Yeah.
In real estate, the most important thing is title deeds. I have to say that. We have to show you from the time you hear about Username somewhere in a morning show on radio or a program like this one, up to the time you get a title deed. We have documented so well for the sake of the Kenyan public, not for the sake of our customers only, so that you understand what step you have to go through for you to acquire property in Kenya. And I would like to tell you that homes is one of the most important things in our lives. We have to agree. It's one of the biggest objectives for any person, including myself and yourself.
That's true.
And we have to show you how to go through that process until your family can settle down.
And, dealing with customers means you have to, there's a famous line, customer is king, customer is always right. We hear this a lot.
Yes.
Now, and dealing with people is different because people are different. We have different emotions. There's a way mimi nitakujibu, Ruben, and it won't be okay. I will have a complaint about somebody that's working for your company, and having to deal with that also calls for, Username to be on a certain level to understand and not kujibiza ama kukuonyesha haujui. So how do you deal with probably complaints that have been, put up or said about, your company or an interaction with an employee?
Let me start by saying we have a big social media presence. I think anyone who is not in social media in this era, maybe they are lost.
They are lost. Yes.
Sooner or later, they will close their business. So we get a lot of comments, not just complaints, even compliments. If you go to our reviews page, we have so many of them. I think you are at 4.9 out of 5. For a real estate company, that is a good one.
Yes.
And we thank our customers for doing those reviews. Of course, a testament of the work we are doing. But yes, we equally receive complaints. As like any business, we are not perfect people. I'm not coming here to say username is perfect.
That's true.
Just like all of us, we have 1 or 2 complaints every now and then, especially to do with title deeds. We receive them. One of the most important thing in this customer journey, and this is customer service week, for people to understand.
Yes.
Customer service is very important, and that's why you'll find customer companies and organizations over the years, they provide very good services. They advertise so well. They're all over our TV stations and our social media. But one thing is lacking. It's called customer experience, and that determines how long a business can run. And I hope my fellow business people, these are something to learn, my fellow entrepreneurs. Customer service, marketing and products is what makes a customer buy, but customer experience is what makes a customer stay.
Yes.
So it is a very important process, and one of the things we do, we listen to our customer. What do I mean? You see, everyone is saying customer is king. We listen to our customers. Customer is always right, which is wrong. Customer is not always right. I have to say that publicly. But there is a fairness that you have to accord them and explain to them. So we listen to them. If you have any complaint, we'll first listen to you. We'll ask you questions. That is the process we follow. We'll not shift blames. First is to apologize and accept that there's a problem. We have to show you there's a problem, but we are willing to solve it. But the most important thing is to provide a solution. Can't keep telling you your title is not coming for 5 years, right? I have to, as much as I'm communicating, I have to provide a solution. And the last thing that you must do is to communicate, to communicate clearly and continually. Very important. Most people don't fail on provision of services. They don't fail on providing solutions. They fail on communication. If my title has delayed, it is the owners of Username Investment to tell you it has delayed, and we expect it to come back. Like the issue of COVID has really destabilized us. The land offices registry have been closed indefinitely for some of them for 6 months. If you don't tell some customers, they don't know. So we keep telling them this has been closed. Please, we expected to deliver in 2 months. Right now we want 3 months. So you communicate clearly. And if you can't handle a problem, because most of them can be handled promptly. If you ask me, is my title out? It's either a yes or a no. If it is a yes, because we have like 200 titles lying in the office, people are not coming for them, and that will be a yes, you solve. If you can't, this is where you escalate to others, because some problems cannot be solved right away. It's I think is the overall attitude of trying to serve someone.
Yeah.
Customer service and experience is about a service. That attitude of trying to change somebody's life, to serve someone.
Yes.
And that's why you communicate, you tell them, we are not perfect, we have problems, but you'll solve it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And sometimes we go to great lengths to just make sure a customer is happy. We will do whatever it takes to just make sure that when they leave, even if we didn't solve their problem, when they leave, they feel that they were handled well, that they were listened to. Ruben, have you ever broken or bent some company rules just to make sure that you helped a client who was in need of your help?
I think you might have an answer for that. Having 10,000 clients,
yes,
it means like at least 500 of them continually engage us. That is how it works. They have complaints, they have problems. They are problems that can't just be solved by following the company rules. And then remind you, constitutions, guidelines, laws are made by people.
Yes.
And in politics, they say you make you don't make laws for people. You make laws to fit people's needs, not to dictate how people live. Basically, laws can be changed. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So there are instances, of course, I'm a CEO of a company. There are instances where we have to bend them to solve a problem. Some of the problems we could not foresee. Like, who could have foreseen a COVID problem?
No
right?
one.
So as much as I say, your title will come in 6 to 10 months. That's our company promise. COVID altered that, and now I have to change. There are things that we have bent. Even when we have problematic titles, out of 1,000 titles, you'll find like 5. A green card was misplaced at our land offices. They are manual, and the customer could not understand. They're actually afraid. Finally, this is for some customers they have had over the years, that you get stolen. Your money can get stolen in real estate. There are fraudsters all over. So for those 5 titles, and those might be 5 customers on search. When that happens, for some people, they confirm finally, I think this is the time I've been conned. So they'll push you to the last day. So sometimes you have to, we say a certain duration. Sometimes you have to bend some of the rules to make this happen. But for the good of the customers, we are not made for the loss.
No.
We can alter them if need be.
Okay. When it comes to training personnel or employees to be able to give or offer services that are efficient, that are reliable, that are good for the customer, what are some of the things that you look at as a CEO of a company? You want people who represent the values that you set up, the vision that you set up for the company. So what are some of the top, maybe 3 things that you will be looking into for them to have or for them to employ while they are dealing with customers?
The most important thing for customers, not just for customers, for all human beings, we have needs, and we exist to serve these needs. The biggest need in our society, in our sector, is housing. It's one of the basic needs of human beings, and we exist to provide for that need. We actually say our business is not to sell land or plots. Our business is to ensure we provide homes to our Kenyan people. So there are things that we value most. Number 1 is to meet your need. That's the first thing. And in our conversation, we have even trained our members of staff every time to always listen to someone, to understand, why are you buying land? There are people who come, they buy land for their children, so that when they are 18 years, they sell it, they pay school fees. There are those who are coming so that they can sell it in 2 years. There are those who really want to settle down. So the most important thing is to teach them to listen, to understand what the customer really wants. Number 2 is value. Everyone wants value. You can buy actually, you look nice by the way.
Thank you so much.
You can buy that dress for 1 million shillings. Somebody else can buy it for 10,000. What matters is not the amount you use to buy. What matters is the value you get out of the dress you are buying. Somebody can be wearing a watch 1 million shillings. Of course, it's telling the same time. But what matters is the value you get out of that watch. It is not the price. So we understand value is very important, and that's why we seek to understand the customer. The third most thing is the responsiveness, and we live in a society where everything is instant. When you go to a coffee shop, is instant coffee. When you go to, that's why we have Uber. Let me talk about Bolt. Bolt is like speed. Right. We have, for a pen, I found a pen called Speedo. It means you can write faster. It's about how instant. So responsiveness for us is very important, the time it takes for us to get back to you. We really try. And if you go to our social media, unlike many other organizations, even corporate organizations, we comfortably compete with them. We can be able to respond to your query, to your DM promptly. And we cannot be able to solve your problem like I said before. The best thing is to tell a customer that we are escalating this and we expect to solve this within this time, because some problems are not possible to implement. Of course, there are many others I can talk about, but those are the 3 main. The need, meeting the need, giving you the value for your money, for your life and stuff like that. And the third most important thing is responsiveness. How fast can I be able to respond to your need?
We have about a minute, and maybe this will be your parting shot, and also share with us your social media handles so that you can confirm how prompt they are.
I would like to challenge you. 4.9 out of 5 is not a joke of thousands of reviews.
It is not.
It tells you that we deliver to our promises.
Absolutely.
I would like to first say thank you so much for this. A customer service is not about this week.
No.
It is not about a day. It's for life. It's about meeting a need for someone and adding value to their life. I would even say transforming their lives.
Absolutely.
That's all about customer service, customer experience. At Username Investment, of course, we are key. Despite being in the real estate sector where we have been characterized with brokers and stuff like that, we bring professionalism, responsiveness, we bring customer experience. And I would also like to inform our customers and Kenyans, we are members of the Institute of Customer Experience, the one that handles
ICX.
this event, ICX in Kenya, established in 2011, which is also a member of the international body.
Yes.
We are easily registered and recognized. So we are people you can trust. Go to our social media pages. You can find us there. Look for Username Investment. We have almost 500,000 followers.
Great.
Look for Username Invest at Twitter. Look for us in Instagram and Username Properties. Okay. We have a lot of followers. Please, like she said, it's a challenge. Go and ask a question there.
and see how fast.
Thank you so much, and God bless you. We hope you'll be served promptly well and your life will be transformed.
Na ukiulizwa useme CEO alisema.
Kabisa.
Tuingie huko.
Asante.
We are going to take a very short commercial break. We will be right back. This is Full Circle with Mwikali.